We planted back in November. Well, it actually survived the cold and harsh New York winter, and now that it is spring, it actually started to sprout up. And I know you're thinking, oh, I did everything correct now. Garlic is a set it and forget it type of crop, and I can just leave it to grow. But if you miss this key step, you will be missing out on your best harvest. Welcome back. Today we're talking about fertilizing garlic in early spring, why it matters, when to do it, and exactly what to use so you can get the best harvest possible. So garlic loves nitrogen in the spring. I'm using a balanced fertilizer, this 10-10-10 kelp fertilizer. It's a balanced fertilizer. You can also use high nitrogen options like blood meal or fish emulsion or even compost if you want to keep it simple. If you're growing in raised beds or containers, liquid feeds can be effective because the nutrients are available immediately. You always want to water after fertilizing if you are using like a dry fertilizer, but here I'm just mixing the kelp fertilizer into this gallon jug that I'm going to use to water it. I'm going to push back the mulch that I used and water it in deeply and then cover it back in the mulch, and I'll make sure that it gets down into the root zone to where your garlic can actually utilize those nutrients. Spring feeding matters because what's happening underground right now is that your garlic is building up a root system after it's been sitting all winter, but as the temperatures warm up, it's going to shift into rapid leaf growth mode, and the green leaves, they serve a purpose, and they're actually what feeds the bulbs that are underground. So the more healthy your leaves are, the bigger your bulbs will be later. If your garlic doesn't get enough nutrients during this stage, you're limiting its potential before the bulb even starts forming. Think of it as an engine building phase. If you underfeed now, there's not going to be any catching up later. So I went over why we need to fertilize, what we need to fertilize with, and how we need to fertilize, but I'm going to talk about when you need to fertilize as well. Right when you see strong growth popping up, little green stems popping up, is when you need to fertilize it, and then you're going to continue feeding every 2 to 3 weeks for a short window. And once the bulbs start forming, usually around late spring, you want to stop fertilizing because too much nitrogen can actually hinder the bulb development. If you want an in-depth video about what nutrients do for the plant, specifically like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, then comment down below and I definitely will make an in-depth video on what the NPK values on your fertilizer means and how you can use them for your advantage. This garlic grows pretty fast. I'm going to show you guys footage of what the garlic is going to look like maybe how many weeks? Maybe 2 weeks after I shot this footage. It sprouts up so fast. And also, if you want to start from the beginning, I will also link the original planting video that I did of this hardneck garlic. This is how small they were, and this is what they look like now. They grow so fast, they sprouted up so quickly, and it's going to continue to grow. I will continue to follow the journey of this garlic all the way until we have to cut off the garlic scapes and the whole entire process. So if you want to see that, make sure you are subscribed and stay tuned for my next video. Thank you for watching.